Yes friends, it's hard to believe but part 3 of 77 episode has been out for over 2 weeks now, and at the moment we still don't have any information about the new part 4 of 77 episode. Would say if I didn't see new official details in some groups dedicated to the topic of Skibidi toilet. But by the title of this video you already realize that in this video I will not only give you new details about part 4 of 77 episode, but I will also give you my opinion about the new What If episode that Spidarand recently posted on his YouTube channel. And yes, I hope you haven't forgotten that my name is Moby and I'm happy to see you on my channel again. Make sure you watch this video to the end and like and subscribe if you missed the new Skibidi toilet videos. But anyway, here we go. So, I'll start by analyzing the new What If episode. It's called What If Titan TV Man Didn't Get Injured in episode 77 part 3. You have to agree that the title alone makes you click on this video, and I'm no exception, because I'm insanely intrigued by it. This episode begins with the Titan TV Man suddenly appearing on the battlefield, and in case you forgot, this fragment in the original series looks like this. I think you already know how good Spidarand is at animation, and this episode emphasizes it. Next Titan says all the same phrases that were in the original, but this time the fight is different from what we saw in the original, because this time Titan was able to defeat the enemy without any effort and without even getting damage. Then in the plot, as in the original, Titan is attacked by a stronger opponent from the army Astro Toilets, and as we remember from the original episode, it is this opponent caused Titan maximum damage. But what will be in this episode? I suggest you see for yourself. Yes, this time Titan was able to protect his TVs from the quick attack of this enemy. He quickly put a shield over his head, and Astro Toilet was not able to break his screens with his sharp and dangerous paws. And then the Titan TV Man easily pierced him with his big sharp sword, fell on the ground and performed a brutal fatality, which he learned to do while playing Mortal Kombat. And also in the moment when Astro Toilet was attacking the Titan, he said a phrase that sounds like, "You think you're fast? Here's a listen for yourself." After successfully defeating an opponent, the Titan utters the following phrase, which goes something like, "Who wants to be next?" After that, another Astro Toilet appears on the battlefield, which was also in the original episode and did a huge amount of damage to Titan, but in this episode it was a little different. Yes, definitely this opponent did a little damage to the Titan, but then this happened. Yes, the Titan, as an experienced samurai, thanks to his reaction, was able to cut the opponent, a mere apple. After that we see the scenes that were also in the original, but here they are only slightly different, so I will not focus your attention on it for a long time and will move on to the more interesting part. Specifically to the moment when Astro Juggernaut appeared on the battlefield, but this time he also had even more powerful and stronger allies with him, and this is what happened next. Yes, the Titan TV Man gave an epic speech, and then behind him began to appear smoke from teleportation, from which began to appear new weapons of Agents TV Man, and also further next to him appeared orbital cannon, but this time it was also in the form of technology Agents TV Man, and not cameraman, which we saw in the original episode. And the episode itself ends on the most interesting moment, just like in the original, because we still don't know how the battle between TV Man Titan and Astro Juggernaut will end. Personally, I really liked this What If episode, and I think you liked it too, but in any case leave your opinion about it with me in the comments, and also go to the Spidarand channel and watch this episode yourself. And now let's move on to the new information about part 4 of 77 episode. This information was taken from the official channel Ibio75. Here's what he wrote: "Boom, the episode didn't air today, but we're live right now. If you want, you can send us something cool and epic, a spoiler, or tell us something about part 4, anything." To which Mr. Boom responded with a very detailed reply: "Hi everyone. 77 Part 4 will be bigger than Part 3, and it's my favorite part in 77. I've noticed people getting frustrated with release dates lately. I haven't rested since the release of Part 2, but creating dynamic battles is incredibly time-consuming. I've had bad experiences with several animators so far, having to redo all the animations I got from them, but I'm still looking for helpers. Some segments of Part 4 were also messed up by the program, so I had to spend time fixing them. I sincerely hope things will go a little faster once the full series is released. I know it was promised after 70, but 72 to 77 turned out to be more difficult than originally planned. For example, the battle with the Astro Detainer, Astro Scorpion, in 72 was very short. 74 only included the last part with the Astro Invasion, while their lab scene was supposed to be in 70 Part 2. The events of 75 and 77 Part 1 were also planned to be in one episode. Now that I realized it was taking too long, I've redone some future episodes to focus only on important events/presentations, being shorter and smaller in scope. 77 Part 4 will be out within the next 2 weeks, guaranteed, unless something major happens that causes a delay. As always, stay patient. Next Ibio75 writes this: I just read that you're working with animators, right? So it's safe to say you're trying to get a team together. That's good. And Mr. Boom replies with this message: I worked with an animator on Part 3, I'm not working with animators on Part 4, but I want them to help in future episodes. So what do we have based on this information? First of all, Mr. Boom is actively working on the 4th part of the 77th episode, and the last 3rd part was released more than 2 weeks ago. We can assume that new details or leaks we are likely to start receiving this week. This is just my opinion and nothing more. And the episode itself, as I suppose, can be released next week, if all goes well. And also based on this message, we learned that Mr. Boom has started to work with animators and a little bit hiring a team. Well, hopefully he will do well and we will get new episodes almost every week. And when do you think we will get the first leaks about 4-part 77 episode? Write your theories in the comments and I'll be sure to read them. And you might also get featured in one of the next videos like these guys over here who just left their theories in the comments. Anyway, thank you for watching, and there's another interesting video on your screens right now that I encourage you to check out. That was me, Moby, with you. I'll see you in the next video.